Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. All right. So yesterday, I went to Publix and I got a new contact. You know, there was a lady with two of her players. She runs a youth organization, a youth sports organization, and there were two of her players that, you know, when you walk into Publix and they're out there, you know, selling their soliciting the people that come in, trying to raise the funds and stuff like that, and you know, brought back all sorts of memories. Not only bring back memories, but it kind of pulled on my heartstrings because the young boys, you know, reminded me of myself as I'm out there going out selling and things like that, and brings me to the topic of today's Move Swiftly thought, all right? Because when it comes to sales, here's the ingredient, here's the main thing. You gotta know your shit. You gotta know your shit, because when it comes to those objections, overcoming those objections, if you don't know your shit on point, to the point where you just can spit it out, you have to know it in your head, you will not close the deal. You will not close the deal, all right? Here's an example. Here's what actually, you know, when I saw them, it made me think about some of the sales training that I've received over the years, the countless opportunities and countless things that I've seen when it comes to how to sell your product. And here's an example, one of many examples that I could share. And eventually, I don't know if it's possible for me to get to all of them, but I'm sure at some point, seeing that I publish every day, there's new content coming out every day when it comes to me, I'm sure at some point I'll get to all of them at some point. But even in that note, to be honest with you, new sales lessons come out. It's become a habit now. Actually, it's become a habit to pick up the sales lessons that I receive. So there's actually no way I can get to all of them, because I'm constantly re-engaging in what can the sales lesson be. All right. So in terms of what kind of comes to mind today. It was when I was at LA Fitness. I was a sales counselor at LA Fitness, and the person who hired me is a guy named Dupree, who, you know, did his thing with the company, was doing his thing, and I believe he became a VP, and he did a lot of great things with the organization and moved up. I'm not sure what he's up to these days, but he taught me a lot in terms of sales, right? So had a time where a lady came in and she was hell-bent. She knew she wasn't going to sign up. I guess she came with her husband or some significant other, some friend or whatever. And she's telling Dupree, you know, when they come in as a guest, you have to put them through the system, and they got to come talk to a sales counselor, the whole thing. So she's doing that, and she's like, look, I know I ain't gonna sign up. And she's telling Dupree straight up, look, I got this deal at Planet Fitness. I know I ain't gonna sign up. Ain't nothing you can say that's gonna make me switch my member. And she was like really giving him, like beating his ass up, like really beating him up. And Dupree's just sitting there taking it, like, you know, is taking it. And what he did was classic, because he absorbed it. He absorbed all the blows, the body blows that she was given, and then he waited for his turn to speak, took her through the tour, and listen, by the end of the tour, she signs up for an LA Fitness membership. Don't ask me how it happened. Don't ask me, you know, what got said in that tour. But what I do know is that he was willing to get beat up. He was willing to hear all the objections. And when it comes to sales, listening is 99% of it is actually listening. All right, the 1% of it is when you actually talk and speak specifically to the needs, but 99% of it is Dupree taking it all in, listening to this lady on how hell-bent she was on not signing up, and then at some point between then and the tour, he answered those objections, he spoke to her, and boom, the deal got done. Huge lesson for anybody and everybody, because in fact, everybody is in some way, shape, form, or fashion involved in the sales business. All right. Listen more than you talk. 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason. All right. Main website to check out to dive deeper into all of this work. MakeYaMove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. Check it out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.